Today for Storybox, I'm reading Walking Together by Coral Vass and Dub Luffler, and it's been a joy. The story from my first perspective of reading the book was ultimately about actually walking together and what does it mean for allies to actually step up and come to the table when it comes to First Nations people and the issues that often out of our control, but to step up and actually be part of dialogue and conversation and practically say, I want to walk with you and I want to be on this journey with you. For me, I've always said it in a lot of my work, but you don't lose something by being inclusive and diverse with our community members, you only gain something. And that's what I took away from walking together is actually there is a better world when we are walking together, but in that same breath, respecting the autonomy and the self-determination of my people ultimately being able to have that access. I think teachers have one of the biggest roles when it comes to really ensuring our children are one, safe, and two, that they're able to actually walk together, walk into school being free from racism, free from violence, free from harm. I think one of the scariest things that I see in my work and we see in education systems as well is there is high rates of bullying, there's high rates of suicidality for the little people. And so what I would like to see from teachers and educators is being aware of these things that do exist, but working out best ways to respond and recognizing books like Walking Together and bringing connection for children and young people is the greatest thing you can do. And teachers spend around, 6 to 7 hours a day with students and little people. There's such an opportunity and a window there to actually bring in that safety and bring in that peace of mind. So my advice to teachers and educators here in the country is one, recognise that you are on stolen land, but two, recognise that there is a gift when you get to connect with Indigenous and non-Indigenous people together and work on strengths. Don't live in the deficit model of practice. Really bring out the strengths that we have as Indigenous people and be prepared to walk together. And I really do believe that teachers actually have that ability and gift to do that.